Okay, hello everybody and welcome back to Robert's Reviews. You know what today is. Today is Friday, so we are going to be talking about the newest Wandavision episode. This is episode 4. I forget what it was called, but that's okay. It doesn't really matter. Holy shit. This is going to be very spoilery, so if you haven't watched it or you hate spoilers, don't watch it. If you don't care or if you've already seen it, proceed. Holy crap, the first 10 minutes of this episode is just amazing. We see, what's her face, was it Monica? So she was in Captain Marvel, so we see her come back, and she's in the doctor's office, and we see her get undusted, right? Because we didn't actually really get to see what happens when people get undusted, right? Because in Endgame, they all get undusted, but none of them were at the battlefield. They were all in different places. Like some people were on Titan, some people were on Wakanda. So we didn't see what happens when you get undusted. It literally just puts your dust back together. Oh my goodness. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god, I was so happy about it. That was so cool. And then we learn that she is an agent with S.W.O.R.D., which we already knew, or at least we kind of guessed. We didn't know for sure. We knew that the symbol was there, but we never really been introduced to S.W.O.R.D. S.W.O.R.D. is like S.H.I.E.L.D., kind of. But way more intergalactic, so they can go into space and stuff like that, which is why she's grounded right now, so she can't be in the sky and do all that kind of stuff. S.W.O.R.D. is just a better version of S.H.I.E.L.D. basically. It's a more well-rounded one, and it focuses on threats that aren't necessarily just terrestrial. That is my understanding of it. But we finally get to see S.W.O.R.D., and we get to see that, she is grounded, so she can't do anything. And then they bring her to New Jersey to go to Westview, which is apparently a town that doesn't exist. So the town that Wanda and Vision are in doesn't exist in New Jersey, which is insane. So it's literally, not only are they creating their own television, but their own city, their own town. They send in the S.W.O.R.D. drone, which then turns into a completely different thing, because anything that goes through the threshold of the energy field turns into something from that sitcom. So the beekeeper that we saw in one of those episodes was actually just a guy in a S.W.O.R.D. uniform, but then it turned into a beekeepers because they didn't want, S.W.O.R.D. doesn't make sense in their reality, because their reality is somewhat normal. Let's see, what else did we freaking learn? Oh, Kat Dennings comes back as Darcy. Blew my mind. I love Darcy. Darcy was easily the best part of Thor. So I was really excited to see her. And then she discovers that if you plug in a TV, you get to see the broadcast signals that are coming around the dome. I'm going to call it a dome. Excuse me, I just woke up. I literally woke up and then watched this episode because I have class and then I have to watch the little things. Look forward to that. I will be releasing another review today, so the third review today, which is insane. But I will be doing the little things, which is airing on HBO Max and is in theaters today. So I'll be doing that. But I really enjoyed this episode. We learned that Monica goes into the dome, and then is playing a part of somebody there, mentions Ultron, and we know for a fact now that Wanda pushed her out. Before, we could only guess, but now we know for a fact that Wanda pushed her out. So now we can assume, I think it's safe to assume, that Wanda is building this for herself because she's mourning for Vision. She wants a life with Vision, so she created her own reality where she gets to be with Vision. I don't know if necessarily the sitcom part was her idea. We haven't learned anything about why it's a sitcom instead of being normal life. We don't know yet. I'm excited to learn about it. This is episode, 4? 4? 4. I'm pretty confident it's episode 4. So that means that we are almost mid-season, because there's 9 episodes, so that means that episode 5 will be mid-season. So next episode will be mid-season. I'm very excited for that. This episode blew my mind. Easily the best episode of WandaVision so far. We got to see James Woo, of course, which is always good. I genuinely really enjoyed this episode. This felt more and more like a Marvel thing, and I was just shocked and blown away at every turn they threw at me. I'm sure there's stuff I'm missing in this review. I apologize. I just woke up and I have to go to class in 5 minutes. I'm going to try to upload this before class, We'll see if it uploads at 9, it's before class. If it uploads at 10, it's after class. We'll see when we get there. But as you all know, I don't edit these things because it is Robert's Thoughts, and I don't have time to edit Robert's Thoughts videos. Every Robert's Thoughts video is not edited purely for my convenience because they typically take longer. These are actually shorter because it's only half an hour long episodes, but you get the idea. But yeah, I genuinely really enjoyed this episode. I'm looking forward to more. I've always been looking forward to more. I mean, I think that the third episode wasn't as good as the first two, but this one beat the first two for sure. Really solid. I had so much fun. I can't wait till next Friday. Next Friday's going to be insane with the mid-season. So, look forward to that. I think that's going to do it for me today. I'm sure there's a lot more I could talk about, particularly about Sword and all my theories, but I don't really want to go too far into them. But my theory is that Wanda is creating this by herself because she wants to have her own reality where she can kind of be with Vision and have a family and be happy. I don't know what will happen from here. Like, I don't know how we move on from that. If that is the correct theory, who's the bad guy? Is it Wanda then? I don't really know. I'm really excited to find out, though. So, tune in next Friday to watch WandaVision episode 5, and then, I'm pretty sure it's 5. And then we'll go ahead and I'll do a review for that, so make sure you guys are watching that. As always, keep watching movies and television, stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.